Hello there, Kieran from NGB here, and welcome to Something for the Weekend, the series that showcases short games that you can play over a weekend. If this is your first time watching this series, then well basically, each episode I take a look at two games that are quite quick to complete. It's for those of us that don't have a huge amount of time to spend playing video games, but not only that, it allows me to shine some light on some smaller games that may otherwise be overshadowed by AAA behemoths. And in an industry that insists on itself inside out every 5 minutes, it's nice to focus on the positives. This week's games are all about being inside something, with the first about being inside a fractured mind, and the second about being inside something that's inside something that's inside something that's inside something else. Let's get to it. Here's Something for the Weekend.
Wake up! Come on, you lazy bum! Wake up!
Figment, or Figment A Journey into the Mind, depending on what platform you're playing on, materialised on PC in 2017, with subsequent yearly releases on Switch, iOS, PlayStation 4, and finally Xbox in 2022. Figment falls into the game that looks nice on the surface but is actually quite sad category. It's very much my kind of shit. At its core, it's a puzzle adventure game where you span the inner recesses of a fractured mind, attempting to rid it of ill thoughts. You play as Dusty, a potty-mouthed grumpy bastard who uses his sword to smash away the blight and bring peace to the mind. The emphasis is on exploration and simple puzzle solving, but this is broken up by light combat and the odd boss battle. It's nothing too out there, but its simplicity makes it a pleasure to play. There's a nice contrast between the quaint level design and the hard-hitting memories hidden within. Memories of loss, struggles with bullies, and a sense of not knowing one's worth. It doesn't lay it on thick enough to be suffocating, instead it's interspersed like finding little bits of chocolate in your granola, except these pang you with the feels. Sound plays a strong role in the game too, with each level made up of weird and wonderful abstract forms of musical instruments. It's almost like stepping into one of Salvador Dali's paintings. And naturally, the soundtrack is the perfect accompaniment to the game. Sound effects play in time with the music, and bosses have catchy little theme tunes of sorts too. It's definitely a game that benefits from wearing headphones.
Throw up your hands in sadness and lose yourself in the madness.
Taking between 5 to 6 hours to complete, Figment A Journey into the Mind is exactly what Something for the Weekend is all about. It's an enjoyable, emotional game. It looks lovely, plays well, and will serve as a perfect companion for your weekend.
Prepare for liftoff!
Jeez, shut up and fasten your seat belt.
Cocoon hatched onto PC, Switch, PlayStation 4 and 5 and Xbox consoles in 2023, and I'm going to say it was one of the best games I played that year. But when a game's director formally worked on Limbo and Inside, you know it's going to be a banger. Cocoon is a puzzle adventure game where you play as a little bug. The main purpose of the game is shrouded in mystery, so you just gotta keep on keeping on, but the sense of not knowing what's going on only adds to the game. On the face of it, the gameplay is your standard affair with puzzle games. You move platforms, you unlock doors, all that kind of stuff. But it's done in such a slick and clever way. And it's a big and, it has one of the most impressive features I've seen in a game. You collect coloured orbs as you progress through the game, and these orbs unlock new abilities to help you access previously inexplorable areas. But not only that, they're containers for other worlds. Place an orb on a plinth and you can jump into it to explore a whole new world. Honestly, the first time this happened I lost my shit. As you progress further into the game, you can bring other orbs into these worlds and hop into them too. It's Inception as f***. It absolutely hurts your brain, but solving puzzles through manipulating these multiverse traversals makes you feel like a god. There's nothing in the way of combat in Cocoon, outside of boss fights, but it doesn't need it. What the game offers is more than enough. It's almost at piss-taking levels for how polished the game is too. It's so confident in itself, and rightly so. It feels incredible to play, it's visually stunning, and the sound is exceptional. Cocoon isn't just one of my favourite games of 2023, it's up there as one of my all-time favourite games ever made. It only takes 5 to 6 hours to play through, maybe a bit more if you want the collectibles, but if you've yet to play it, stop watching this bullshit and get on it. There we have it. Thank you very much for watching, and if you enjoyed this, well, good news, because there's plenty more of these on the channel and you can check them all out here, if I've linked it correctly. And if you didn't like it, then well, sorry, you've lost those 8 minutes of your life. You're not getting them back. Get over it. But for now, and until next time, goodbye.